everyone. So before we get started, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit like obsessed with my hair right now, and I just gotta talk about it. So this hair that you see here is achieved by all the colors that I had before it. So it's a little bit like that Netflix movie, All the Boys I Loved Before. It's like all the hair colors I loved before. Ravana Violet, about this much, like less than a quarter size amount, and 15 pumps of conditioner, which would, you'd think it would like super shear it out to pastel and would give you a color like this. But actually, it gave me this. And this is after I've shampooed it a couple times. This is actually like it mellowed out a little bit. And so I took it through like this end of my hair, and then I just like wiped the gloves with the dye through to the ends, and this is what I got. So it's this beautiful smoky lavender on the bottom that's very multi-dimensional because of all the hair colors I loved before. And then I've got this really pretty purple routage, and what I like is that it went over my natural color and just made it darker and deeper, so it all is very cohesive, and I'm just really feeling it right now, so I thought I would share. Anyway, no one came to this video wanting to talk about my hair, so let's go ahead and move on. So today's video is going to be focusing on facial hair removal. If you're a lady out there who's got a little bit of facial hair, maybe it's peach fuzz, maybe it's actually thicker hair because you suffer from a condition like PCOS like I do, I'm here to tell you you're not alone, and it sucks, and I'm here for you, and we're going to talk about it. So the first thing I want to talk about is PCOS, because that is the condition that causes me to have facial hair. So for those of you who don't know about PCOS, I'm just going to give you a really quick introduction to PCOS. It is Polycystic Ovarian Syndrome. For some reason, it's called both things. Basically, it's a hormonal condition that can cause a lot of different weird things with your body. It makes it more difficult to become pregnant because it makes your period highly irregular. It can affect your insulin, which means that you might be at a higher risk for developing diabetes. It can make it harder to lose weight. So once you've put weight on, it's really hard to get it off when you have PCOS. It also ups things like your male hormones called androgens, which can cause body hair, darkening of body hair on your body. It can cause facial hair, hair on the chest, all kinds of super sexy fun stuff like that. And by fun, I mean not fun, but you know. I have tried a lot of different methods to remove my facial hair over the years, and I have tried this method and that method and things like depilatory creams, which I will never use again because it gave me a horrible chemical burn, and it was just like, oh my god, I would never even put them on my legs again after what happened. And I did use the kind that's meant for your face, and it was still a disaster. I have tried waxing. Waxing was also a bit of a disaster because if you look back at my other Skincare Sunday videos, you'll see I use a lot of exfoliants, a lot of acids, retinols, things like that, and those don't really jive well with waxing. What will end up happening is because my skin is so like chemically activated, my healthy cells actually end up getting ripped off. Then I have just all kinds of irritation and problems because of that. I have had horrific acne after getting waxed. Just not into it, not doing it ever again, because I like the acids more than I like getting my face waxed. Plus, it's expensive to always go in and get your face waxed. Another thing that I have done is shaving. I made a video talking about that. Shaving is like an okay method for like a quick fix, but it's really not the best method for me either, because even with shaving, I would get ingrown hairs and 5 o'clock shadow, have a nice smooth face at 9 a.m. And then when you go to like get ready to go out that evening, you have to shave your face again, because you've got rough texture, and it's just a big pain in the butt. Plus, for me, like when I would try to shave again, it would really cause the ingrowns, like because the skin was already irritated from having been shaved earlier. It was a whole thing. Tweezing is really labor intensive. When I was in my 20s and I had like, 3 errant hairs, it was fine. I now have a pretty impressive lady beard, so that's not really an option for me. So all of this to say, I have found a new thing that really works for me, and I want to share it with you guys. So back in November, I was approached by the brand R.E.M Spring to check out their hair removal tool. And I had seen things like this, but I wasn't really sure if it would even work, if I would like it. I thought, okay, I'll try it. I made sure that I was free to back out if I didn't like the product. I tried it and I was like, oh, holy crap, I love this. So what this is it's the R.E.M Spring. This is the original tool of its kind, a stainless steel piece. I love that it's stainless steel because it's not gonna rust. You could even throw it in the dishwasher. I don't know why I'm pointing back there. I don't have a dishwasher, but you can. I use warm, hot, soapy water, and then I let it dry out. It doesn't rust. It's not gonna break down from having been cleaned or anything. There's no weird pieces for water to get in and rust. It's all stainless steel. In fact, even on the little thing itself, it says stainless steel. So you take the spring, you hold it on your face, and actually I don't have any facial hair to remove. Oh, I guess maybe I did have a facial hair to remove. Let me go ahead and zoom in so you guys can see that. Can you see that little hair right there? So I just plucked that out of my face, even though my face is pretty smooth. And I think that's what's really impressive is even when your hair is very short, it'll still take it out. And it takes it out from the root. This is the most important part because I have used a lot of different methods like shaving and this, that, and the other thing, where it just kind of gets rid of the surface area hair, whereas this one, because it takes it out from the root, it makes it so that the hair grows back finer and finer over time. It's similar to other like hair ripping out methods, but it actually it's much more natural. Unlike tweezing, it's not as labor intensive or as time consuming. Because this actually can rip out multiple strands of hair at a time, it actually is pretty fast and it's really comfortable. What I like to do is just sit there and like watch TV while I do it. Just kind of, actually I have some lip hair that I need to take care of, so. It doesn't have to be like hardcore, like turned into a full U. You can kind of use it at different shapes. Like I use it kind of flat over here on my cheek and I can get all those little teeny tiny baby hairs. This for me has been amazing. Like it completely changed my whole methodology. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, you're still ripping hair out of your face. So does this feel good? No, it stings occasionally. It hurts a little bit. I'm very sensitive, like on my upper lip area, so it's pretty painful there. There's a couple on my chin where I pull it and I'm like, ugh. So I actually have some kind of funny footage from the first time I ever used this. So I'm gonna go ahead and insert this here so you guys can enjoy my face in pain.
Here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna live here one more year. You're gonna quit your job and apply. I'm always employee of the month. I'm employee of the year, of the century, of the universe. You should be so lucky to have a job. Then you gotta go.
This is painful, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I wouldn't even use the word pain. I would personally use the word stinging, and I do have a couple of hairs up here that are really thick and really hurt to be pulled out. So that is something to keep in mind. It's not completely pain-free, but it is natural. It's a very clean, natural way to remove the hair. And the best part is it's like an inexpensive tool. You buy it once, you're done. You're like set. It's not like a service that you have to go and get done, that you have to leave your house for, that you have to keep paying for over and over and over. You buy it once, you're done. So there's a link in the description bar down below to the Rem Spring Amazon page where you can go ahead and purchase this. I highly recommend it. Now I do want to make it very clear this is a sponsored video, but also you guys know from my 10 plus years on YouTube that I don't BS you guys. And I don't take every sponsorship that's offered to me. I test products before I actually come on here and tell you guys whether something's worth it. I love this. I've been telling all my friends and family about it. It is a woman-owned business too. Whoop, whoop. Oh yes, I feel very confident in recommending this product to you. It also comes with a carrying case, which is this little like faux leather case, so it stays nice and clean. I don't want to put it in there because I want to clean it before I put it back in the case. Oops. As I mentioned, you can put this in the dishwasher. I personally can't because I don't have a dishwasher, but I wash it with really hot soapy water and then put it on the drying rack with the rest of my dishes so it's nice and sanitized for my next use. I love this thing so much. Oh my gosh, I can't even tell you guys how much I love this. So go ahead and click that link in the description bar down below if you have facial hair and you want some help removing it. It does take a little bit of a learning curve to learn like the method. Oh, I don't even think I said anything. Okay, so here's the methodology. You have it either like in a U or like this or whatever kind of shape works for you. You just have to like bend it a little bit because just straight on it won't really work because the coils are too tight, so you need to bend it a little bit. But what you do is you can see I'm holding this one more or less in the same position and using this one to move and like twisting and pulling, and that's what pulls the hair out. It's genius. So that'll be it for this video. I hope that it was helpful for those of you who have facial hair and want to know how to remove it. And even if you don't have facial hair and you just watch this video to understand the perspective of those of us who do, I appreciate it because it can be really troubling to talk about these kind of things and worry that people are going to judge you or see you as less feminine or anything. It's not something that we do on purpose. It's not like I was like, you know what? I would love to have PCOS. That'd be great. That this kind of shed some light on something that maybe made some of you feel weird about, and, you know, to let you guys know about this tool that's a natural way to remove the hair. I will have a link in the description bar down below where you can check this out. It's a really useful tool. I highly recommend it to anybody who has facial hair. Even if you just have a little bit of, you know, peach fuzz right here, this will take care of it. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I am Cora Diane. Be your own kind of beautiful. See you, bye.